What is your name, age, status, when and where were you born?
My name is Tom Sitter. I'm 94 years old. I'll be 95 if I live till August, and I am widowed.
When and where were you born?
In Milwaukee, Wisconsin, August 16th, 1923.
Where do you live now?
In Madison, Wisconsin, with my daughter Kathleen, who's filming this.
Can you tell us a major news story from when you were born, and what was it like growing up then?
Well, I've read that in 1923, President Harding died in office, and his vice president Coolidge became president sometime around my birthday, and I'm told that Coolidge was never heard from since.
What do you think was the best stage in your life?
Probably with you kids growing up with your mother Lois, and watching you kids go from childhood to adulthood.
Okay. What are some of the most exciting things you've seen in your lifetime?
Well, I don't know how exciting this was, but one of the most unusual things that I can think of was in May of 1945, near the end of the war, when we found ourselves in Berchtesgaden, and we were swarming through Hitler's mountain retreat like a bunch of locusts, looking for souvenirs. And I came upon a couple of guys that were in the bathroom. They said, "Hey, Sitter, come on." I walked in and they're pissing in Hitler's bathtub. So I joined them. I always wanted to be on that TV program, This Is Your Life, or no, I Have a Secret.
Oh, yeah.
I always like to go on that show and say I peed in Hitler's bathtub. That was in May of 45.
Okay. Can you tell me about a really fun time in your life,
Oh, let's see, I made notes here.
aside from that?
What number is that?
7.
Oh, well, I guess the same as number 5. It's like the best highlights of my life was watching you kids grow up and living with you, with your mother, and I think those were the best years of my life.
Have you traveled and taken a lot of adventures or spent most of your life near home?
Oh, I've done a lot of traveling. Now, when I was in my early 20s, I walked and drove all the way across Europe, from Le Havre, France to Salzburg, Austria during World War II. It was an all-expense trip paid for by Uncle Sam.
What is your earliest memory?
I think my mother said I was 2 years old at the time, and I vaguely remember it, that we went to visit my Aunt Gladys, my mother's sister. She was a beautiful woman who, unbeknownst to me at the time, was dying of TB. And I wasn't allowed to hug her or kiss her at the time. And I always thought that was a little strange.
Didn't know what. How do you deal with technology? Do you have a cell phone? Do you go online? Do you know what Snapchat is?
No, I don't deal with it. I try to avoid technology as much as possible. In fact, my kids still, Kathleen and my other kids, help me out with my cell phone. I did have a laptop at one time my kids bought for me, and I got so damn frustrated with it, I trashed it.
Mm-hmm.
It was just infuriating dealing with that.
Yeah. Tell us how you got into telling stories for the Moth.
Oh, for the Moth?
For the Moth.
Oh, well, I was encouraged by a friend of my daughter's. I went in there unprepared, and they said, "You ought to sign up." Parents that they knew about all the stories I've told. Some of them are true, by the way. And so, anyways, I kind of winged it, and it turned out, and the response was so friendly. It was so great that I just kind of warmed to it, and I just seemed to get better as I went along.
And you got the only 10.
Yeah.
What's your secret to a long life? Wise words about love, marriage, family?
What number is that?
12.
12? Oh, yeah. Okay, my theory, I have a theory, and it's that I donate blood. I've donated blood since the 1940s when I was in the Army. I've donated well over 200 pints. And I think in comparing my lifestyle with others similar to mine, the only difference was that I had donated a lot of blood. And I think your body has to generate new blood, and your body has to regenerate new blood. And I think in order to do that, all your bodily organs have to be working. And I think that's
contributed.
had a lot to do with it.
Okay. What's the one thing that bothers you about kids today?
Nothing really. I love kids. In fact, I like watching them when they're screwing up or whatever they're doing, and I see myself at that same time when I was a teenager, and I don't. It doesn't bother kids. But I love kids.
Yeah. Okay. Walk me through your day.
Walk
me through your day, your daily routine.
Say I walk. I stumble. I stub my toe. I curse. Get up and I walk again.
Okay. What has changed the most in your lifetime?
I think. Let's see. What number is that?
15.
Which?
What has changed the most in your lifetime?
What number is that?
15.
Oh, I wrote down nothing except for the creaking noises that my body makes.
Okay. What keeps you young at heart?
Well, that's number, wait,
16.
it's 15, nothing except for creaking.
Okay.
16?
Yeah, I'm going to stop it.
Yeah.